In a rare three-horse finish, the 2019 Longacres Mile raced into history with another thrilling edition of the Northwest Top Race. Any Port in a Storm continues to lead. Any Port in a Storm by a half length. Abidin Citizen and Restrained Vengeance coming into the 16th pole. Any Port in a Storm, Abidin Citizen, and Restrained Vengeance. A three-way finish at the end of the Longacres Mile. Abidin Citizen edged out the favorite Any Port in a Storm in a desperate head bob at the wire to win the 84th edition, while Restrained Vengeance was a late threatening third. Though a Kentucky bred who'd previously raced strictly in California, Abidin Citizen's connections have strong local ties. Ownership is all from Washington. Dan Agnew, Vancouver, John Zitko, Tacoma, and Jerry Schneider, Auburn. Trainer Mark Glatt grew up in Auburn before relocating to Southern California in the 1990s. Agnew's father, S.J. Agnew, was one of the state's prominent breeders and owners beginning in the 1950s and built T90 Ranch in Tenino. S.J. Agnew won the 71 mile at Longacres with pitch out. That race was made famous when a distracted leader, Titular II, propped in mid-stretch, enabling pitch out to beat Command Module by a nose. Dan Agnew took up breeding and racing as well, and T90 later became Dandar Farms on the same location. Jerry Schneider and wife Gail have been longtime Washington breeders and owners, operating Riverbend Farm in Auburn since the 1970s. They were part of the ownership group that campaigned Chum Salmon in his tremendous career, which included the 1985 Longacres Mile.
And here he comes. It's Chum Salmon moving on the outside. Deerwick has the lead. Chum Salmon is going to catch him on the outside. There's Chum Salmon taking the lead. He's Chum Salmon.
John Zitko has been a horse owner and racing attendee for decades, often seen at Emerald Downs to follow his horses and enjoy handicapping. In recent years, he joined Agnew and Schneider in an ownership group which mostly races in Southern California. On the day prior to the mile, their 2-year-old colt, Collusion Illusion, won the Best Pal Stakes at Del Mar. The Longacres Mile was once again an outstanding, eclectic field, attracting runners from Canada, California, and the Midwest. 8 shippers came to town to join Any Port in a Storm, Elliott Bay, and Oh Marvelous Me to make up the 11-horse field that thrilled Northwest and nationwide fans once again.